Equipment Editor Jim Park. I'm in Dublin, Virginia at the Volvo Customer Center, where Volvo has just announced that it's bringing Volvo Dynamic Steering to North America. Dynamic steering is basically an electrically controlled hydraulic power steering pump. It adds a lot of flexibility to the truck and the ability to control steering inputs more precisely, and that takes a lot of the load off the driver. It's also a great way of reducing some of the road shock that comes up through the steering column into the steering wheel and wears drivers out after a long day of going over rough, bumpy roads. We had the chance to take a couple of laps around the test track here at the Dublin Customer Center with the Volvo Dynamic Steering on and off. Here's what it looks like from the driver's seat.
I got to work the steering a little bit. It's as it would normally be set up, so I expect a bit of resistance. And I can certainly feel it. Wouldn't be able to one finger turn this very comfortably. You can kind of see the effort I'm putting into turning the wheel. Nothing that I've never experienced before. So you do really have to get your shoulders into the wheel here to turn this 14,000 pound front end, so there's a little bit of resistance on it. You can certainly feel it. One finger back up here. Absolutely no problem. I get calluses on my finger doing this before I got a hernia or a sore shoulder. Okay, knock our little cone over there. So, and here you can see it coming around all by itself.
And if you simply move forward now and
so
start drive.
Pull forward, and it should straighten itself right out and come back to center. Which all over in a turn, there it goes, straight right out.
So hold the steering wheel light. Don't, and you feel that it basically go out.
Yeah, so you can see the wheel, it's got some motion of its own there.
Next one, after this one, you dump the left wheel in the ditch, go in the ditch.
So going over those little curb hump things, the wheel definitely had its own agenda there, and I had to kind of hang on to it a little bit to keep it straight. Again, nothing you wouldn't expect from a standard configured power steering system. Okay, so here we're going to those little bumps here. Last time the wheel was kind of reacting in my hand. This time there's absolutely no torque input from the wheel at all. I'm merely hanging onto it. I'm not really controlling it. We went into the ditch here last time. We dropped the camera and all hell broke loose. Really couldn't even feel it this time. That's quite remarkable. Yeah, absolutely no input from the wheel at all. So we're taking this corner here at 30 miles an hour. I'm pushing on the wheel a little bit. Again, one fingering this would be awkward, difficult, but you can certainly feel the resistance in the steering. I'm going to let go of it here and let it center back up.
Keep the speed.
Okay, so it pops back, but not quite all the way.
Turn. Next one, you stay in the middle and grip the steering wheel lightly, and you feel
light grip on the wheel. It wasn't so bad that time. I could definitely feel it, but it wasn't quite as dramatic as the first larger bumps we went over earlier.
Take your foot off the throttle now and coast over the rubber strip, and only grip the steering wheel with the index fingers.
Okay, one finger on the wheel over these little bumps. Didn't even have to put my finger there. It wasn't going anywhere. On its own anyway. And now as I slow down, I can feel the assist coming back a little bit, and it's getting, you know, dramatically easier to turn. So pretty good system where the driver gets the advantage of a real light touch steering at low speed. And is he stopping us? Yeah.
Stop.
A stiffer truck at stiffer steering at highway speed.